Caught a live crash right in front of me on Highway 75 north of Dallas. A truck that had burned to the ground in Mocksville, North Carolina at the truck stop. Got that repair done. Rusty not doing so good. Up against it on the loads, and more on this episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. Yep, that's Rusty, the world famous Meatball Dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning into another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, just working my way through the Des Moines area during rush hour, so it's a little busy. But Des Moines only but ever too bad. It's not awful. Get over here to the right lane. Because we gotta take 35 north on my way up to Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin for delivery tomorrow morning at the Fleet Farm and Distribution Center. A load of dog treats and dog toys and so forth. So if you live in upper Wisconsin, I think they also might feed the Minneapolis area, that one. And you buy some dog treats at Fleet Farm in the near future, you're welcome. Alright, today is Tuesday, 31st. Boo! Yeah, Halloween. So, anyway, picked up this load yesterday, Monday, in Dallas after I delivered in Marietta, Oklahoma. Dollar Tree, of course, hung me up for hours, almost 4 hours. So I was late to the next pickup, and I was scrambling after that, so I'm scrambling again today. And of course, whenever you're under the gun and you don't have any extra time, that's when things go wrong. Got a shower today, and I was in and out in 25 minutes, because I was just doing my half-hour break. Come back out to the truck. Rusty had managed to throw up on his pet bed down there, all over it. He pooped all over my seat, pooped in front of my seat. He obviously wasn't feeling good, or he wouldn't have been doing that. But then I had to take him out and get the truck all cleaned up, and then, of course, I had to throw away my seat cover for the driver's seat. So, all things like that. Your lane is ending. What are you doing, driver? They went to the right lane. Okay. And then had to let him try to get all the rest of it out, and the grass and everything. That delayed me a half hour. Gotta love people who don't know how to merge. Come on, folks. Need to get back into that right lane. Okay. Then I stopped in Harrisonville, Missouri, south of Kansas City, to fuel up at the Sapp Brothers. They're redoing that bridge. You can get off of that exit, you can't get back on it. So to get back onto I-35 northbound, got to go 5 miles south and then back up. That delayed me another 15 minutes when I have no extra time to deal with. Gotta love it. Alright, if you watched my last video, yeah, I was talking about I found the coolant leak Friday night. I was able to call around Saturday morning. Did find a Freightliner in Hickory that had the part. Luckily, on a Saturday, I was amazed, because of course a lot of them aren't even open on Saturdays. This one was open till 2. I was 50 miles away. I said, okay, I'm coming. Also, something else interesting in the lot there in Mocksville, North Carolina, where I was staying at. So let me first show you where the leak was. Alright, here's the culprit. The hard line comes from the coolant reservoir, goes around the front of the engine. And this clamp, say, I think it's Joplin that lost that. They're the guys who screwed up the whole water pump issue. So this bolt here managed to rub a hole into this hard line here. So, at least I found a part down the road near Hickory, North Carolina. So we're going to do that. I'm going to top off the coolant before I go. But saw something else very interesting out here. I saw this last night. I didn't know how bad it was when I was looking for a parking spot. This was a Peterbilt. Completely burned to the ground. Don't know how long it's been sitting here. Probably not too long, but I'm sure they had to let it sit to finish burning out before they can try to haul it away. But look at that. Rear wheels are still there. See how the fire cooked the tire a bit. But holy Mary, check that out. The whole thing just completely might have been a mid-roof. You can see where the seats were. That's just crazy. See, there's a hole in the fuel tank. Hard to tell what started this thing, but wow. This side of the truck is still kind of there. Crazy. Yeah, so how about that burnout truck? That was kind of crazy. Obviously, it'd been there a few days. My guess is they had to leave it there until it completely, all the smoldering and all that stopped before they could figure out how they're going to try to get it out of there. But crazy, crazy. So yeah, drove to Freightliner in Hickory, picked up my part, made it to the TA in Candler, North Carolina. I didn't want to have to go too far, not knowing how bad the coolant leak was going to be, and pulled right in there. They said, hey, we can get you right in, go drop your trailer, did that, and then Ethan got right on the job. Okay, we're at the TA in Candler, North Carolina, and Ethan's the one helped me out today, replacing that line. Showed you where I taped it earlier, so he had a hell of a time getting the nut off the other side, right?
That's right.
But applied a little heat and made it work.
That's right.
All right, so we're getting her done, baby. All right, so there's the new line right there. New bracket back there. There it is coming around the front of the engine. You see that bracket? Dips down and goes right into the water pump right there. So we're all set. Filled the coolant reservoir back up. Start her up. He did a great job. Really appreciate that. And yeah, I was able to get back on the road. Then on Sunday, torrential rain. I was driving all through Little Rock. And 2 major backups, again delaying me when now I didn't really have extra time. Because of course, after having to deal with this repair I had to do on the road, it's been crazy. I've just been up against it ever since then. But here we are up against it again as we go through Des Moines. After I picked up my load in Dallas, was trying to make it out of there at the beginning of rush hour, typical Dallas area on Highway 75, just north of Dallas. There was this one exit where everybody and their dogs trying to get off in this exit. And, all right, you need to slip behind me there, Mr. Carr. And, of course, people not paying attention, and it caught a crash happening on the dash cam. All right, look carefully. Past that white SUV, and all of a sudden there is a black SUV, and look, bang! Smacks into the pickup right in front of him. Didn't pay attention. And now the clutch truckers zoom in slow-mo. All right, look again carefully. There's the black SUV, not paying attention, and wham! Parts start flying. Oh yeah, that's a crazy wreck.
Exit 137B on the left to I-35 North.
All right, so here we are parked at the Quick Star in Story City, Iowa. I found this to be a good one that's enough north of Des Moines that it doesn't tend to fill up too early, although tonight it's pretty darn full. So when I got here to Story City just about an hour ago, there was only a couple of spots left here at this Quick Star, I'm sorry, because I'm in Iowa. And I got one right over here next to the grass for Rusty. And you can see here's another truck coming in. Truck's already parked along on the side of the fuel island where they shouldn't be parked. This guy is stopping here where he's not supposed to park. There was a guy back behind him over there where they're not supposed to park. They're already overfilling. He better not park there, and there better not be anybody parked there in front of me, or I'm gonna have trouble getting out early in the morning. Gotta love people. Don't care about anyone else. It's me, 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 me. Yep, so hopefully no ass wagon's gonna park along the curb in front of me, although you know they will. You know they will. So it'll be fun trying to get out of here at like 4 o'clock in the morning, because I gotta finish my drive to Chippewa Falls. I didn't have enough time to make it all the way there today. This is a tight run, so hopefully all will go well. So here we are, Tuesday night, the 31st, Halloween. Blah, blah, boo, boo, boo. Anyway, So yeah, pretty wild with that crash earlier that I showed you, and at least we got it repaired, and I was able to not have to reschedule this because, of course, now I'm picking up right after I deliver in Chippewa Falls. I got to shoot over to Northfield, Minnesota, to pick up the cereal once again through DLS from Post, going back to the Walmart distribution center in Cheyenne. So we got that load again. That's a real good paying load. That's one I'm glad I get to have back. But you know, if I'm going to go to Cheyenne, the problem is there's nothing good coming out of Cheyenne, Denver, that pays anything decent. Anything above $1 a mile. It's all below $1 a mile. But now that we got the lignite again, at least for right now, for Friday, then I'll pick up the cereal, bring that back to Cheyenne for a Thursday afternoon delivery. Then I'll go to the house, reload the truck. My wife's already ordered the groceries for me. Get some fresh clothing because I'm out of clothes. This was the last change of fresh clothes I had for today when I took my shower. So fresh clothes, fresh bedding, restock the truck, and then early Friday morning, got to shoot up to Glen Rock, Wyoming to pick up the lignite, which goes back to Rothschild, Wisconsin. And I haven't heard from DLS whether they have a cereal load then coming out next Monday. Hopefully they will. They usually tend to, Monday or Tuesday, to get me back towards Cheyenne. And again, I haven't heard whether I have lignite again after that. Hopefully again we will, so I can start doing that loop again that I did for quite a few months there in the summer. That worked out really well, so we can only hope, baby. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yeah, he seems to be doing better, so I don't know what... yeah, I know, I love you too. I don't know what caused him to get his tummy to get all upset, but he's only done that once before in my truck, where he's pooped on my seat. So, obviously that means, you know, that's the dog's way of telling you, yeah, I'm not feeling good. About almost 14 years now you've been with me, buddy. Yeah, and that was his way of saying I'm not feeling good, or he wouldn't do that. So, you know, at least that's why I have a seat cover on. So I just threw that away. I ordered a new one from Amazon. Hopefully it'll be at the house when I get back through. So, yeah, sorry you weren't feeling good, buddy. Hopefully he's feeling better. He must have caught something in the grass or something the other night and ate something he shouldn't have, maybe, right? I don't know. Hopefully you're feeling better, right? We'll get your bacon strip here in just a minute. Sound good? All right. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe. Please like and comment. Get to your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a few days because I'm a working truck driver. Clutch Trucker on Instagram. Clutch Trucker on Twitter. Well, it's X now. And also Clutch Trucker 5 on TikTok. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty. Out. Nobody calls me Lebowski. You've got the wrong guy. I'm the dude, man. All right, so you want your bacon strip? Is that it? Is this what you want right here? All right, it's coming. All right, there you go. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Hopefully you won't be throwing that back up tonight. But I can't deny you your bacon strip. Oh, no, I can't. Happy doggy. Happy doggy. All right, yes, you're all over it, baby. Here's another one. Ah, yes. Bacon strip dog. He's a bacon strip dog. Sometimes he eats too fast and it starts to cough. He's a bacon strip dog. You think George Strait would do that one for me? I don't know. Travis Tritt. Dwight Yoakam. Dwight might do it. He's a little goofy.